All right, fellas and ladies, I just delivered here to, I'm in Muskogee. I just delivered that load of clay I picked up in Sledge, Mississippi Friday. It's very dark in there, so I didn't even try any footage. And it was an on-reload too. If you remember, it was pouring down rain when I got loaded with this clay, and it's been pouring down rain this morning. So all that moisture, I think, made for a sticky load of clay. I spent about an hour trying to get it to all dump out. Shoveling and sweeping. So yeah, it was kind of on reload. But, as expected, dispatch has already sent me my next load going, picking up in Tulsa, a load of Zorba, which will go back to All-Tech Recycling in North Little Rock. So, that's what we're doing. All right, folks, I just turned into CMC Steel here in Tulsa. I don't think I've ever been here. Oh, it says they're on channel 13. Hey, Scale House got a copy, incoming Oakley. Anyway, there's the scale right up ahead. Let me see if I can get checked in. Okay, I had to wait for another vehicle to scale out there, and he just checked me in over the radio. Told me to come down here and make a right. I tell you, his voice over the CB was so muddled. I'm not sure what he was saying. But I think I'm supposed to come down here. Probably getting loaded out of this warehouse you see up there with the big front end loader. Because he told me to make this right turn and come on down. And then a loader would instruct me further. So I'm just gonna pull up down here and roll my tarp back, see if there's anybody gonna tell me what to do. Okay, so this fella to the right in the loader told me to just keep going straight, that the Zorba load is down here. Maybe this fella straight ahead is gonna be my loader. I still don't have my tarp off yet. Oh. Alright, he just flashed his lights and told me to scoot way over this way with some hand gestures. Okay. So I guess this little cutout here is where I'm supposed to park. He's saying get way over. Alright. Okay guys, this is the first dump right here. I told him shoot for 23.5 tons. He said when he gets close to that, he'll let me know and I can watch my gauges. That's a big scooper. So this product is called Zorba. You can see it right there. And the place we take it to in North Little Rock, they sort this stuff down and then we pick up Twitch and take it to Most Incorporated a lot. There's a location in Troy, Missouri and Jackson, Tennessee, and they melt it down to make engine blocks for Toyota. As you can see, this stuff's just a mixture of all kinds of stuff. So it's got to be processed down further, sorted further to get it to where most want to use it. All right, so that's how it works. He's put two dumps in the front, so he'll probably put 2 in the front, 2 in the middle, 2 in the back is my guess, and we'll see how it looks. All right, folks. So this guy says he's put on about 23.5 tons, or 23 tons. He wants me to go scale out and come back if I want more. So, okay. I'll just give you a look. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been here. But he says I can make a big loop around here. I gotta wait and see what this fella's doing. I'll just give you a look. Sign says stop, wait here for attendant. I think I can probably take a little more, but he didn't want to put any more on. You know, they don't want to overload you, and I appreciate that. Let's see what this attendant has to say. He's just going back in his little house there. So this truck right here to the right just brought in some old vehicles. It looks like the call grabber is gonna unload them. All right, let's see what we can do. He's gonna have him a smoke. He's from Midway Auto Parts. At least it quit raining for now. Alright, so we're gonna have to, I guess we're just following this. At least it's concrete. Speed limit 5 miles per hour. Let's see, where is the scale? I can't even see it at this point. Well, at least, you know, they got a nice, clean concrete pathway. Here's a fella doing some welding. I'm going to stare at this light for a while. Oh, I can't see where I'm going. Okay, let's see. See where we're going here. Got people bringing in all kinds of stuff to recycle, make a few bucks. Okay, I think I know where I am, sort of, kinda. Got a magnet crane working over here to the right. Okay, wasn't sure where this was going. I think this is going to take me out where I can make a left and get back to the scale. It'd be real nice if this weighs about 78,000 or more. If so, I'll just go with it. Alright, so the scale's gonna be back here to the left. I'm gonna have to wait. There's a truck on it right now and another truck waiting to get on it, come in. So this might take a minute. All right, so he's giving me a green light. Let's see what we weigh. This other truck has pulled in wanting to get on the scales. Hope he's left me enough room to get off the scale. All right, let's see what we look like here. Well, looks like it's going to be about 77,600. So I'm going to go back and get a little more. Okay. Well, I ended up, my weight shows at 77.7 roughly. And I offered to go back and get a little more, but he said no, he was good with that. So he said come on up to the window, and so that's what I did and got my paperwork. Alright, so I think it had my net weight. Had my net weight at just under 46,000 pounds. So he said he was fine with that. So I'm gonna pull over here, roll my tarp up, send in my shipping information, and we'll be back on the road. All right, so I just left CMC Steel in Tulsa, just down the street. That was a nice, quick load. Scaled in, drove around, got loaded, scaled out, put the tarp on, back on the road. So from here to my customer in North Little Rock, it's about 4.5 hours. They quit receiving at 3 o'clock. So that only gives me about half an hour of extra time. So I got to get moving. Because it's about 9:52 at this point. So if all goes well, that'll put me getting there about 2:35-ish. Should be okay. So let's get rolling. Okay guys, doing something a little different today. They had me come down here to Texarkana, Arkansas, and I just started getting my first load of what they're calling Pett coke. It's like ground up coal, if you ask me. And they're unloading it out of this rail car into that conveyor dump over there. He said it'd probably take me about 3 loads to get that car empty. And you can see it's dumping in right up there. But I've got to take it about, I don't know, it's just a few miles to another one of their locations. This is M&M Milling, but they have another facility a few miles from here That's actually where I went first. That was the address on my order. And then they sent me over here. You can see they're banging on that car, trying to knock the coke out. But here's a shot of it. Dumping in, starting in the front, as you can see. Did not have to take my hose out, which is good. All right, that's how it works. Let me get this door shut. I just wanted to give you a peek in there. So that's what we're doing, and then I have to kind of curve. It's pretty tight in here. Have to curve through there to get back out. But they're probably going to want me to move forward a little bit here in a minute. But that's what we're doing. Okay, guys, so we're still here. This is a slow loading process. You can see now we're kind of middle to back on the loading. I was going to try to get over here. I think both of the loader men are inside the, yeah, they're in the, and they have to bang this stuff out a lot to keep it coming out the bottom. But let me show you this. You can see it falls out of the bottom of the car onto this conveyor and then up into the truck. And every 10 minutes or so I have to pull up a few feet as it loads. So that's how it works. And that stuff is warm. Just a little bit warm. This is the kind of stuff that I've heard. I'm feeling the trailer to make sure it's not real warm. But it's not, I've already checked it. But I've heard of this product being loaded before when it's really warm, to the point that, you know, it starts to, you know, kind of heat up the sides of the trailer. And I've even heard that, you know, if you're going down the road and it's catching wind, of course it gets hotter, like blowing on a fire. And, you know, it can catch fire. I'm not worried about this stuff because I'm only going about 3 or 4 miles from here to dump it, and it's not that warm. So, but I think there's a place in Alabama that we get this stuff. I have not picked up there before, but I've heard stories of problems getting this product. But that's what we're doing. So on this load, since there's hardly any miles involved with this and it's a very slow process, I'll get paid a percentage of the load, you know, like I think 70% of what Oakley's getting for the load. So it's really just a matter of time. You know, it's like a 7-mile round trip to both places, and it looks like each load's probably going to take a couple of hours, and they were estimating that this would probably take 3 loads. So, you know, I'll be doing this until, I don't know, you know, probably 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm just guessing. Might be quicker, but that's how it's going. This is M&M Milling. Don't know what all they do here, but I'll try to show you when I leave, kind of give you a peek as we leave here. But this is what I'm going to be doing for the next few hours. I won't film a whole lot of this. All right, more later. Okay, folks, so they just finished putting in my first load. Thought I'd give you a look of the exit here. They were actually gonna keep putting some more product in and just fill this thing up as much as they can, but I'm overweight right now. And I was like, let's go ahead and leave with this one the way it is. I mean, I'm only going like 3 miles, but still. All right, you can see this is a pretty tight place. Not a lot of room to maneuver around here. So it's about 10 till 10. It took me about, oh gosh, I'd say at least 2 hours to get that first one. You can see they have a bunch of pneumatics over here. So that's basically it. This is the exit gate right here. I was just around the back side of the property. So, all right, I'll try to show you some when we get to the unload spot.